previous videos. So today's going to be such a interesting topic because me and a colleague, we have created this website, right? It's still undergoing some developments, but I'll show you guys what I mean. What I mean by we're going to be hacking with SQL injections. Obviously, before we start anything, I have to demonstrate of anything we teach you, please do not use it outside without any permission because that's illegal. So anyway, we are not liable. We're going to use this code for. But anyway, we're going to start with Python 3 Kali app, which will be downloadable for you guys to use and have some fun safely hacking on your browser, you know, to be safe. But currently, until it's finished, because we only have only SQL injections, this, so we still have a few things to do and make it look pretty for you guys. For you guys to download it from GitHub. Don't have an account, but we'll open an account on GitHub so you guys can download it and have some fun with this. So anyway, today we're going to have a basic video of basic SQL injection commands, and I'm going to demonstrate what it actually is. Explanation of what SQL injection is it's a little brief example is SQL injection is a vulnerability that allows an attacker to interfere with a web application database queries. On this app, you can practice exploitation safely, which you can. Cool trick if you want to find some more information about, instead of using dev tools and stuff like that, which are a great thing to use, you can use Control U, and it gives you a brief code for it for this page. A little bit cool. Sometimes you can find vulnerabilities in it, but not all the time. Anyway, let's get started. So SQL injections. So the goal is with this website which we create is to have some fun missions to do for you guys to practice on after it's all finished. So this is just like a demo run. This is a really basic SQL injections anyone can do. Very simple. This is not really complicated, but what we're going to do, each step you're going to progress is just going to get more challenging onto advanced levels, so you guys can practice and get better. But this is just an example what SQL injections can do. For example, we can go to seclist, let's say SQL injections. Yeah, I meant that. Yeah. Right, so we're going to go here. Everything will be linked below if you're interested. And these are different commands. For example, I don't know, let's take the first one here, right? So we're going to copy it, right? So our mission brief is, your mission is to extract the secret agent's details from this database using SQL injections. The target name is Bob. His user ID is 2. Hint, try manipulating the ID parameters in the URL to retrieve Bob's data. So you have to find, like, for example, as you can see, example, Alice, database output. She's ID 1, as you can see here as well, right? Name's Alice. Her job title is software engineer. Her email, this is just a fake, this email don't exist. alice@example.com, right? Try injections like ID2 or try ID3, as simple as that sometimes, but not always. That is true. A lot of other applications nowadays they have sanitizations which won't allow you to do basic SQL commands like these. But just to show you, for example, if we just say, I don't know, number 7, what happens? Yes, we get an output of this, but it's ID7, name unknown, job this, because this person does not exist. If it's a real world application, then nothing else would go through. It would go to like a 404 page or 302 or whatever, right? So the code we copy, let's test it out and see what happens. So we're going to do this, and as you can see, it did question everything, and this is the output. So what we put in, it's in here, right? So, but our target is Bob. So will it just his name work? Bob, let's say. Okay, cool. We have something. So target's Bob, right? But his ID is 2. We didn't put his ID, but we have Bob, right? But we still do not have his name, do this and that, right? So what we can do, like the description straight, let's try manipulating, because if it says 1, right, and it says Alice, it's not password protected. A lot of websites already have password protection, so you can't just do this simple command in there. But sometimes you can literally type in admin and it'll show a admin login page to their dashboard, which in my opinion shouldn't be happening because that's not secure. But every website, every company has a different policies, I guess. So let's try, I don't know, 2. Let's see what happens. Okay, congratulations. You have retrieved Bob's data flag, right? And we have a flag here, which means nothing, but we thought it would be quite cool to add that to you guys. Did you find the Easter egg? Try searching for ID 3. So if, as you can see, we found Bob, which is ID 2, name, job, data, analytic, very weak. It's not even password protected. Email. Okay. So let's try ID 4. No, no Easter egg here. So, I don't know. Let's try ID 3. Boom, we did. A little cheeky Easter egg for everyone. It says ID 3, name Hexploits, job YouTuber. Check out our channel on YouTube, Hexploits at 1. Well, you found the Easter egg. So this is the kind of stuff we're going to be doing for free after it's finished. Hopefully by end of June, we should be done with everything. And it'll be free to download more stuff for you guys. So let's say, let's just go to home. See, not found. There's no home. But I just want to go back. There we go. And we're back here. So for example, we did the SQL injections. Cool, you passed it. So what our goal is now, as you know how SQL injections work, you can download it off SecList and you can literally use any of them, right? But out of curiosity, what would happen if we do /admin? Nothing, because we made that quite secure, that. But how this website's going to work is you'll be able to download it and it'll be much more safer to use it than other websites, because this will be on your server, on your computer. No one else will be able to access it, because as soon as I switch off my portal, this website disappears and no one can access it. And this is a default Kali Linux login, as you not login, IP address. And also one of the comments did say, how do I find my IP? Just literally type in, what is my IP? Literally first when it shows, you press on that, shows your IPv4, IPv6. Really simple. But yeah, the next video is going to be hidden dictionaries using GoBuster. It shows you exactly how to use it, what you'll be looking for, which is going to be these, right? It'll be literally what you can literally use this as well as SQL injections, but I'm not going to spoil what we're going to do with this and show you guys how it works till the next video. So yeah, hopefully SQL injections basics. If you want to learn more advanced stuff, we'll be continuing with this code and making it more and more harder. So we redirect you to the next page, which will be more challenging and more challenging as you go on. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. And as always, if you like this video, subscribe to Hexploits for more safe hacking tutorials and share this. Well, share your thoughts and what you want to see on this app put in, because I want to build like a massive community around it, make this website for everyone for free, so you don't have to pay for anything, and you can practice ethical hacking safely, so you stay out of trouble. Anyway, stay safe, be humble, and have a great time.